What we're going to talk about today is elasticity of demand, which is the responsiveness of a consumer to a change of the price. Goods are either inelastic or elastic. Inelastic goods have little to no substitutes, are usually necessities, and are usually very inexpensive. On the other hand, elastic goods have many substitutes, are usually luxury items, and are expensive. An example of an elastic good would be like a decorative pillow, and an inelastic good would be like gas. So let's take a look at the graphs of perfectly inelastic goods and perfectly elastic goods. The graph for a perfectly inelastic good like medicine, the demand curve would be completely vertical because any change in the price of the product would cause zero change in the quantity demanded. And then on the other hand, looking at a perfectly elastic good, the demand curve is completely horizontal because any shift in the price would cause a complete shift in the quantity demanded for the product.
Now we're going to talk about the total revenue test. Total revenue is equal to price times quantity. If total revenue and price both move in the same direction, then it is an inelastic good. However, if one increases and the other decreases, then the good is elastic. Okay, we're also going to talk about the coefficient of demand, which helps you determine whether something's inelastic or not. So the coefficient of demand is the percent change in quantity demanded over the percent change in price. If it's greater than 1, it's elastic. If it's less than 1, it's inelastic. And if it's equal to 1, it is unilastic. If it is equal to 0, it's perfectly inelastic. And if it's equal to infinity, it is perfectly elastic.
Now we're going to talk about cross-price elasticity, which determines if two goods are substitutes, complements, or independent. The coefficient of cross-price elasticity is equal to the percent change in the quantity demanded for product X over the percent change in the price of Y. If the coefficient is greater than 0, then they are substitutes. If it's less than 0, then they are complements. If they're equal to 0, then they're independent. So the next thing we're going to talk about is income elasticity of price, which is equal to the percent change in quantity demanded over the percent change of income. If the coefficient of income elasticity is greater than 0, then it's a normal good. If it's less than 0, then it is an inferior good.
So elasticity of supply is like the elasticity of demand, except it's the percent change in quantity supplied over the percent change in price. If the elasticity of supply is greater than 1, the good is elastic. If it's less than 1, inelastic. If it is equal to 1, it is unilastic. It is also important to note that when it comes to taxes, the seller will pay more of the tax when the good is elastic. When the good is inelastic, the consumer will pay more of the tax. Also, goods and services become more elastic as time progresses. Also, when you look at a demand curve, the top left of the demand curve is more elastic, and the bottom right is more inelastic. The point right in the middle is unit elastic.